If you please don't back up the track, the train got a long day. I spent a little time on the mountain, spent a little time on the hill. Like some say, you better run away, others say you better stand still. Now I don't know, but I've been told it's hard to run with the way to go. On the other hand, I've heard it said it's just as hard with the way to lead. Who can deny it's not just a change of style? One step done, another begun, and I wonder how many miles. Well, I spent a little time on the mountain, spent a little time on the hill. I saw things getting out of hand, but I didn't stay on the way. Well, I don't know, I've been told in the heat of the sun, a man died of cold. Keep on coming, stand and wait. The sun's so dark and the hour's so late. You can't overlook the blackjack, any other highway ride. You can't overlook the blackjack, any other highway ride. Hey, how you doing out there, Guitar Heroes? All right, how about the Grateful Dead from 1970, New Speedway Boogie. All right. Hey, not a bad song. It's got a fairly simple chord progression, so that's why we like it. In this case, I'm tuned down a half a step, and Jerry sings just a little bit higher than me, so I'm lucky that I can sing it at all. Now we got a little intro, and I don't even really know if it is maybe repeated a little bit when they do some soloing in between. Jerry does some soloing in between, and we start out this with an open E, and then a real common A string, open 1, 2, and then back to the big E. And then our pick is already on. The next string over the D string is the next one we're going to hit. So I'm just hanging on an open D here, and I'm coming down to keep it from ringing out with my fingers here. And that's all there is to that little intro. Then we go into the verse, which there's a whole bunch of, about 5, maybe 6 verses. So it gets a little long. And then we go right into an E chord, or some may want to do this. Someone may want to do that shuffle instead, but the E chord sounds good to me. Please don't dominate the rap jack if your G nothing to say. And that's pretty much all the chords we're going to have here, except for an A is coming up here pretty soon. Get the E, a G, a D, and then there's an A, and that's all we've got in the song. So that makes it a little bit easier, at least from that perspective. So we'll take that first line again. We'll go through the first verse. Please don't dominate the rap jack if your G got nothing D do to E say. And then we hang on an E. And if you please don't back up the tracks, this G train's got a D run today. I spent a little time on the mountain, and in the recording they do a real emphasis on this strum on mountain. And kind of let it ring out. Spend a little time on the hill, still on E. Like some say, better run away G. Others say you D, better stand A still. Back to E now. I don't know, but I've been told it's hard G to run with the weight with A of gold. other hand, back to the E. I've heard it said it's G just as hard with the A played red. And then you go back into the other three verses, which are all the same. There's really not much more to it just than that. So pretty easy from a chord perspective. You can put a little energy into the vocals, and if you got a lead guitar player then with you, you can fill in between each one of the verses as done in the original song. So there you go, New Speedway Boogie, Grateful Dead, 1970. Cool little song, and you know, you can pretty much handle the strumming in any way that you want. I'm just kind of doing a little bit of a palm muting strum, and I kind of roll the fingers back a little bit as I strum and hit the palm a little bit. And that's mostly just on the E chord. So there you go. Hope you got something out of this one. Good song by the Grateful Dead from 1970. Take it easy, and we will see you next time.